Hey people, so we're even though we're doing recording this live, I'm not putting it out live just because this is a fun one. I've done videos on the past about how to act on Fetlile. I've also done videos on how not to act on Fetlile. And apparently this individual from nearby us obviously didn't watch my video because he sent this one a message that is absolutely inappropriate. I don't care who you are. You do not, repeat, not send a message like this. So,
to anybody, even unowned.
Yeah, okay.
You don't.
So this person it's a guy.
Similar age to me.
Yeah. No stated preference, no, their orientation not listed. Has one photo, has no information about themselves. When does it even say when they joined? Yeah, 28 days ago.
No other friends.
No other friends. No friends at all. Just this is the prototypical of a bad profile. Okay, and I'm not saying my profile is great.
You have no info almost on your profile.
I have just a little bit of info, but I'm not out sending messages like this person did. So I will let I will let her read the message. And warning, if I was actually monetized anymore, this video would be immediately demonetized because of what she's about to say. So, and yeah, by the way, my videos I got demonetized across the board, and honestly, I'm kind of happy about that. So I don't have to worry about me using, whatever language I want. In worst case scenario, they make this 18 plus, and at this point, I don't care. So I'm going to let her read the message and see if you can figure out why it's wrong. So, please.
So we got this about an hour ago, and I told him I have to read you this message. He's like, read me the message. So the message is titled, "Come suck my cock." What the fuck? Would you ever approach another human that way that you have no negotiation with?
That you've never talked to. You've never met them in real life. This is just out of the total random. Just this is the title. This is just the title. Okay? And then he goes on to say this in the message. Please read.
Hi, no comma, no nothing. This is all one sentence, no period, no anything, and daddy is spelled with a lowercase d. Hi, really there's no comma, so it's really hi, show daddy how much you love to suck his cock. Don't do this shit. Any gender, but especially you dudes, don't do this shit.
This is prototypical of why people flee this life. Because especially women in this life. And again,
female-bodied people.
Right. And I'm, I am not someone that's going to sit here and apologize for my gender. I am not going to apologize for my sexual orientation. I'm not going to apologize for anybody but this is stupid. This person has now immediately made himself, if he showed up at an event, and the fact that he showed his face on his profile, and she happens to see him and remembers him, immediately is going to go, yeah, you're the motherfucker who sent me that stupid fucking message.
It's not just stupid, it is really disrespectful.
It is super disrespectful, especially to the fact that it's clear on her profile that she's in a relationship with me.
That doesn't necessarily mean that you wouldn't, but if you scroll down on my profile, it very specifically says...
Yeah, it says that you don't want to get those messages. Mm-hmm. Okay? But it says right here, slave of me. In a relationship with me. Where where in the brain of any human being makes them look at this profile and go, yeah, that's the right message to send.
Especially because it says I'm looking for mentor, teacher, play partner, friendship events. Not
Daddy.
Not a relationship, though. That's
No.
not implying a relationship.
No. And so...
And, sorry, but my profile, in bold, I do not accept friend requests from people I have not met or speak to at length. If you're interested in talking to me but have not met, send a message to my master first. Messages sent directly to me from strangers will be ignored. So you're not getting ignored, motherfucker. You're actually getting called out. So we should actually put something that said you'll get called out on YouTube if you send me a fucking horrible message.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. You put that in your thing. But the thing is that this is typical of people who don't understand what it is we do or why we do it, and just think that you can get on here, look at somebody local, say something like this, and they're just gonna swoon and go, "Oh, he said I should suck daddy's cock. I should come and run and you go and play with him."
No! No, if you think like that, you're clearly not safe, sane, and consensual enough to be... There was another message a stranger sent.
No, and
that was a little more respectful.
But
I
still broke the rules. But let's go to this guy. Again, local. Doesn't have any photos.
Similar age.
Similar age. Is following her.
And a
couple other people. Nothing really, no really anything, has declared orientation and has declared what they are. So that's at least 2 more things than the other person did. Okay? So the message that they send was incredibly, no subject, but please read.
I'm going to not say the name.
Yeah, we'll blank out the name because we don't do that here.
Hi, how are you? My name is blank. ... I like what I see, so I thought I would say hi.
That's actually, to me, a more respectful way of doing this. Still, the person didn't read her profile. Obviously, he just saw her photos and sent her a message, and that's still unacceptable. There are ways of doing these things, and the thing about it is that every person has a specific way they wish to be done. The way that she wants to do it, and I completely back her up, is if you meet her at an event, or you meet her at a party, and she enjoys talking to you, then at that point she'll befriend you. That is not unreasonable.
Most women, female-identified people, or female-bodied people that I know in the community, that is their policy.
Right. And I think that that's completely acceptable.
And yes, I have friended some of the people on YouTube that follow us that have sent me messages. But that's different. I said, if you send me a message at length, then I change it to send him a message. And we have had some very respectful people send him a message and ask, can I add Dandy on there? I watched the channel. That's great. I'm not saying no to that if you're not a creeper. But if you're a creeper and you're sending bullshit, and I know you're going to hate me for saying this, but some of it is patriarchal. Because do women really sit there? I have never heard of a man receiving messages like this. To be really honest with you, I haven't.
No, and in the fact that this person thinks they can do this and not get anything is, to me, is absolutely the wrong thing. We should be absolutely being on top of these people as a community.
They may not know.
Now, if you don't know, that's one thing. But it would have taken 2 seconds to read, do not send message. And then you do the respectful thing and don't send a message. This is not complicated. If you're going to send a message to somebody you've never spoken to, read their profile.
Anywhere, vanilla world, job, you're applying for a job, you're on OkCupid, you're doing anything. Read the fucking profile.
The fucking profile. This is not complicated. Okay? Read the profile, see what it says, and if it seems like this person would be okay with you sending a message, send a respectful message.
Even if somebody wrote, I like to receive dirty, filthy messages from strangers, I still wouldn't do that.
No, but at least that's more respectful than this random, and it's like, by the way, just back to this person for a second. I want you to get close to your monitor or your phone or whatever and look into my face. See these eyes? This is the eyes of the person who is her daddy. I am the person who she calls daddy. I am the person she calls master. I am her lover. I am in a relationship with her. And for you to be disrespectful to her by sending a message like that shows how pathetic of a human being you truly are. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, great. Go to a fucking class. We're holding one on the 15th. More than welcome to join us. Okay? But here's the thing. Don't. You make us all look bad. Your actions make me look bad. And the thing about it is, I'm already pissed off that you sent a message to my girl without talking to me first. That's number one. I am also pissed off that you are showing that people like yourself are going to send shit like this, making people like me look bad.
And just treating people bad.
You don't do this.
Anybody watching this, don't do this shit. I'm serious. If you're taking the time to watch this video,
I almost feel like getting up a rolled up newspaper and going, bad puppy, bad puppy, bad puppy. Because this is so basic. This should not be an issue. It should be basic.
But especially when somebody, even if you know nothing about the community, if somebody's in all these relationships, like I have a sister on there, I have a play partner on there, I have all these things on there, you would think, oh, maybe I should look into this person a little bit before I message them.
Right. This is not complicated. I am not here to say, to apologize for anything. This person is a dumb motherfucker who sent a message to my girl, and I am pissed. And I have full right to be pissed. And the fact that not only am I pissed about you sent a message to my girl, you sent a disrespectful message to my girl, then on top of that, you did it in a way that made us all look bad. Congratulations, you just showed why people like you make the rest of the community look bad.
This is clearly not a community person, though. They have zip on their profile.
No, but the thing about it is that it doesn't matter. This is somebody, if you're going to get into this life, take 10 seconds and fucking learn.
Anything you get into, though.
Right.
Especially this life, but anything you get into. Like I said, a job interview, a new friendship, a hobby you want to do, freaking quilting. You're not going to sit there and just...
Yeah, you're not just going to sit there and go, oh, I'm quilting now, and not actually get anything accomplished. This is the exact same thing. By sending a message like this, you are not only not getting anything accomplished, you're pissing people off.
And you're being disrespectful as fuck.
Right. And that's the thing. This community is built on two primary things.
Honesty? Communication? No?
No. Consent.
Right.
And respect.
Similar things.
That's the two basic things that this community is based on. Consent and respect. Okay? You're not going to play with somebody you're not willing to give the consent to. And you're not going to play with somebody you don't have respect for. And for the fact that this person thinks that they're going to send a message like this and see the fact that, oh yeah, that's going to, this is the typical, sending this is why, why 90% of profiles or messages on a Craigslist from females are fake. It's because the vast majority of the response they're going to get is guys being idiots and showing off their dicks. And it's like, I would not want to have that. Would not. Any way, shape, or form. Would not be interested in that.
You wouldn't like it if random women said the same shit to you, would you?
No.
Because it's just disrespectful.
No,
Even if you find them attractive, it doesn't matter. It's like, you don't know me.
But it's like but the thing about it
like
is
if
is
someone
that,
messaged you like, oh, I want to be your slave right now. Ooh, master, blah, blah, blah.
it's like
you would be like, what the fuck?
And I'm going to bring this up. It's like that message earlier today on Caller Space. Okay? This led to an argument between us for a message that I pretty much am figuring out is just total fucking bullshit. And the thing is that by doing that, it made things between me and her more tense for no good reason.
Can't blame somebody for that, though.
No, but the thing about it is that it's still, the way the message came across was somebody who had no idea what the hell's going on.
Do you want to read that one?
Oh, here, I'll let you read it.
What not to say on all kinds of kinky media.
Yeah.
Hello, I am at a sorority at a school in California. One of my pledges has initiation. She has to be a slave for someone for a weekend. Want a pledge as a slave or not really?
How? Okay. Randomly, I would. What are you doing?
I'm trying to look at the person's profile.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, I know. And there's nothing there.
They say they're a 20-year-old slave.
Yeah, that's bullshit. They just clicked whatever, I don't know, this is just, stupid. But the thing about it is that this is why we need to, as a community, be more responsible and correct people like this. I am still pissed off with this individual. I am still upset with this individual for doing what they did. But the thing about it is that if anything comes across this, and if you've learned something, awesome. Let's make sure that people understand that this is not the way to act in our community. Okay? Or any community out there. This is just bad and wrong, and it just makes us all look bad. A message that was like this that was sent to me earlier today, why? You know that that it's wrong. Why are you sending it?
Hazing is illegal, and I was in a sorority, so they're really freaking stupid to send a message.
Yeah,
really
they happened to send a message to the two people who would, on one side it would say, no, that's wrong, and the other person would say, no, that's wrong, and we both have valid reasons why it's wrong. And so if two people who have actual knowledge about the subjects can sit here and say it's wrong, you're wrong. So, anyways, go ahead.
I do want to be honest that I do have a kink for fake hazing, but not real hazing. I would not really.
But that's different. But that's
different.
But that's a completely.
If this was
different
a
thing.
fantasy thing,
great.
Maybe we would consider.
Yeah, we would. If it was, we might consider it if it's a fantasy thing. That's awesome. But if it's not and it's a real thing, no. And again, back to the whole start of this thing. Don't send messages like that. Period. If their profile says, it says nothing about not receiving messages, and you wish to send them a message, be respectful.
Hey there, I saw your profile, read your profile, that you're this, that, and the other thing. I'm also interested in this, that, or the other thing. I would love to talk to you sometime.
Right.
There you go. 3 sentences. Just read the shit.
You could use that exact...
Insert words there.
Right. You can use that. You modify those, that, what she just said, and trust me, the chances of you getting a response are better than come suck daddy's cock. Okay? It's not complicated. So, we've been going 18 minutes.
I love when you... I'm sorry that you feel disrespected, but I love when you get so, ranty. Protective. It's cute.
So, anyways.
I cut my hair, guys.
Yeah, she did. It looks great. So, she looks amazing.
Thanks, Daddy.
Okay. Anyways, we'll have more videos coming up. See what happens in the future, and I will be doing a video probably soon about the class we're going to be holding. So, that's it for now. Be well and safe.
Bye-bye! Don't be a dick!